Hey, Peace Nation. Peace Nation. This is Karen Denise coming back to you with another video. I do know I said that I was going to be more proactive about putting out videos. Did not intend to come back this fast. Well, I'm doing a lot of things are happening in my life. But the first thing I want to do is I want to say thank you, family. Those of you who reached out and left comments about praying for me and for my healing and my growth, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really felt it. I felt what you were saying in your words in my heart. And I really want to thank you for that. Like, we are a family and we are supposed to be here for one another. And I thank you very much. I didn't come on to be negative, but I think I needed to come on and say a couple things to the lost and turned out. Oh, yeah. They're known by many things on YouTube, on the reaction channels. But for my channel, I'm going to start calling the Tim supporters, and you notice I said Tim supporters, the lost and turned down. They don't support IAG Farms. They don't support Resurrection Ranch. They support Tim, unfortunately. And unfortunately, most of them are women. And I have a problem with this because what happened to you? How did you get Stockholm Syndrome? Because if you can watch what Tim is doing to his wife and his children and be okay with this and think no one should say anything about it, that's sad. I hate to know how you never healed from whatever you went through. And you can't tell me you didn't go through anything. Because to look and turn your head away from what he is doing and purposely not wanting to see it must trigger you, or you're afraid of being triggered. I am saddened for you. My heart weeps for you that you think it's okay that children can be mistreated in this world and we should say nothing and we should do nothing. We shouldn't even try to help this brother correct his way. Understand this, lost and turned out. I am a supporter of IAG Farms and Resurrection Ranch. I watch their videos all the time. I leave a comment if I could. I used to, can't do that anymore. But neither here nor there, I still support their channel because I really want to see the change. I'm not sitting around hoping they fail. I would never do that. Most of us, no, I'm not even going to say most of us, 100% of these reaction channels want to see them better, want to see the growth, want to see the love that a man is supposed to show to his wife and his children, want to see the growth in the children so that they can mature and be strong, brilliant young men that they are designed to be, want to see Megan be happy and flourish as a wife. We really want that. I don't know why you think we don't. Let me tell you something. People who say nothing don't care about you. Did you get that? Those of you who are sitting around in our spaces telling us what we should be saying to Tim, you don't really care. You want to see the negativity. You want to see the drama. You, even though you say you don't, you want to see the train wreck. Well, guess what? I don't want Tim to wreck the train. I want the train to be on rails that will lead them to streets of gold in heaven. But if we don't call one another out, if we don't try to help, let me tell you something. We are our brother's keepers. We really are. God designed us to be a community, to fellowship. Guess what part of fellowshipping is and being a part of a community? Calling out what we see wrong. But I get it. Y'all are the very people who watch the thugs on the corner tear your neighborhood down, sell drugs all throughout the community, unaliving people. Some of you women probably have sons doing it themselves. And guess what you do? Hold out your hand and wait for some of the money. And then when something happens, you want to turn to the community and say, oh, my child, who did this to my child? At the same time, you have never wanted anyone to say anything to you about that child. You have never wanted anybody to correct that child. You have never tried to correct that child because all you did was benefit off what the child did, even though you knew it was wrong. Well, I'm not built like that. And I refuse to be like that. I have told some of my family members, you shouldn't do that. Have you? I'm the person that my family will tell you, if something happens to someone in my family that's doing that, don't come crying to me when something happens to them, because we reap what we sow. And what we're doing by doing these reaction channels are trying to help Tim to sow a good, reap a good reward. And in order to do so, he has to stop sowing these bad seeds. Y'all are okay with Tim lying to you daily. Tim can't even start a video without 5 minutes going by and Tim done told you 2 lies. But you don't see it because you don't want to see it. You know why? Because more than likely, some of you are in relationships like this. And you feel because you're surviving, you think you're surviving and thriving, that it's okay for Megan to do this as well. Do you not see what's happening to Megan? Do you even care about Megan? Megan is losing her hair. Megan has sickle cell. Megan is stressed. She needs to be loved on and cherished and built up, not torn down. Megan is wasting away. Understand this. I was a woman who used to be very small, not because I was wasting away. I was built that way. I'm not too happy with some of this weight that's on me now. But hey, God put it here. Well, I guess I put it here and God let it stay until I do something about it. But anyway, Megan is not trying to lose weight. Do you not see what's happening to this woman? And you don't care what's happening to this woman? And then see, y'all will be the very woman that when something happens to Megan and Tim will go out and find him another woman, then you'll be praising that woman and you'll forget all that Megan even existed. All you'll know is, oh, Brother Tim done found himself a new wife. Yay! Not caring that Brother Tim is the downfall of the wife he has. He doesn't have to be, and we don't want him to be. We want them to stay a strong family, but they have to be strong in different ways. Being strong by everything comes from Tim is not strength. God is the only infallible one, the only one who is omnipresent and all-knowing, the only one we are to serve. And yes, I do know that a wife is supposed to serve her husband, but guess what? A husband is supposed to serve his wife as well. This is not right. And I really feel sorry for those of you who think this is okay. If you can look at this and be okay with this, I hate to tell you this, you're the one that's broken. See, some of us went through tragedy, misuse, and we were broken children. And we've grown up to be adults that, for the most part, aren't broken anymore. We're strong. And that doesn't mean that we don't have men in our lives. We don't have good relationships. We do. I have an awesome relationship. You want to know who my best relationship is with? Outside of God? Myself. I can be alone. Some of y'all can't be alone. So y'all want Megan to just have a man just like y'all want to just have a man. No. We're not supposed to just settle for anything. And that's what you want her to do. You want her to just settle for anything. That's why I called you lost and turned out. And you want Megan to stay this way. I don't want her to stay this way. I didn't say I want her to leave her marriage. I want her marriage to flourish. I want them to be evenly yoked. She's not evenly yoked with this man. Because if she was evenly yoked with this man, she wouldn't be disintegrating and deteriorating right before your eyes, but you're okay with it. You know why? Because you're male identified. You don't think men do anything wrong. Or when you think they do something wrong, you know what you say? You're the very women who say, oh, he's just being a man. No. He's supposed to be a son of God first, not just a man. I weep for you. You are in worse shape than Megan. Isn't that sad? You may not look it on the outside, but your spirit and your soul is so broken and so weak, it's dangerous because you don't see the wrong in any of this. And I really feel sorry for you. Well, smooches, I hope you get it together. Because guess what we're not going to do? We're not going to stop calling out what we see. And if you don't like it, don't watch. Don't watch. The same way you tell me don't watch them, don't watch me. I'm not going to block your comments. I want the world to see you for who you are. I really do. Have a great night. Love you, Peace Nation.